My boys, this is probably going to be the last time I'm going to mention about some secrets and abilities within story mode, but that's kind of besides the main point. So the reason why I've returned is because there's a couple more things that I have to point out within, the abilities and extras that I have not mentioned about yet. Considering that we already went through pretty much all the bosses in the game, except for only just a few specifically. Now, that doesn't include Grandmam, though, considering that she does give you abilities automatically in her battle, but that's not what I'm talking about specifically, okay? I mean specifically with the fact that, I have not mentioned yet that Highness, Void Termina, and the mini-bosses do give you some certain abilities, so that's why I'm going to mention about this right now, considering that I did not get the chance to mention this the last time through. So it's only fair that I can mention it for this video, since, of course, considering I can mention it for any video, that's how this is going to work. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and get into World 4-5 real quick to show you something that I forgot to mention about from the mini-bosses, because, something I forgot to note about the mini-bosses, when they're lying down, you can't actually obtain them as partners. And if you don't know what I'm actually talking about, I will mention about that in this video, plus the abilities you can get from Highness and such like that, but you'll see what I mean by that later. In any case, let's get this bonus episode started. Now, there are actually some specific things I have not mentioned yet with the mini-bosses, and it's the fact that you can obtain them without even destroying them. So, that's why I'm going to mention this right now. Now, I'm going to actually do this with the dark mini-bosses, just because of the fact that it might be a bit easier this way, so yeah, just FYI, okay? Now, that's kind of besides the actual point. Now, again, you can't obtain them even if you defeat them, which is why I did not mention this last time. So, as an example, see? Now, that's only just one of them. I am going to mention about the rest of them in the same exact way, so don't think I'm showing just one. No. I'm mentioning about all of them, and this also includes my worst enemy too, which as much as I hate it, I have to, so, Get out of here, sucker. Keep body slamming on him. Get with Bugsy. Now, the other thing I forgot to mention too, Vividria also gives you some certain abilities, but this solely depends on which attack she uses against you. Like, if she uses a Crackle, I think she'll give you Beam. If it's Bomb, she'll give you, as expected, the Bomb ability. And I think if it's the Cutter Blade, if I'm not mistaken, you'll get the Cutter ability. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll see. I'm just not going to attack her for now because I don't really feel like I want to do some massive damage. I want to first showcase these abilities. So this is Cutter. No, I'm getting hammer back. Take it. Well, you get the idea. That one gives you the bomb ability, so I'm not even going to catch that. There's one last one that it's supposed to show. I'm just gonna wait till later, so this way it can be easier. I'm just gonna wait until the Crackle thing comes. Which is right now. This one gives you Plasma, I see. And then again... it gives you Vividria, so... Luckily I did that before Buster actually killed her, because he literally almost killed her with that whip, so... Luckily I managed to get her before, he actually killed her. That was a very close death that she had there. A very close death experience, if I might say so myself. Next up, Bonkers. Now, all the other mini-bosses don't give you any abilities, and strangely, even Mr. Frosty's snowballs don't give you any abilities, which is kind of weird to me, because at first I thought they do give you the ice ability, but apparently making that in the case for some reason. You'll see what I mean by that. Wow. Didn't know he actually died, though. I mean, it is what it is, so... What's that? There we go, there's Bonkers. And there's one more boss to mention. One more mini-boss. Now, the only main exception that you can't get as a friend, sadly enough, is Mr. Frosty. Only just because when you do throw a friend hard at him, he'll end up turning into a chili. I don't know where the logic reason is behind that, but honestly, I kind of wish that Nintendo actually separated Mr. Frosty and Chili together so that you can get both of them, depending on which one you face against. If it's Mr. Frosty, you'll get, you know, the ice element and such like that. I kind of wish they did that, because that would have been so much more fun. He got a body slam, bro. Yeah, see, apparently they don't give you the ice ability, but it's kind of weird. And as you can see, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Apparently, you just get chili and nothing else. So, I don't get where the logical reason is to that, but that makes no sense to me, honestly. But, there you go, that does it for all the mini-bosses. So let's take a look at the last two bosses we have to focus on. That includes, of course, Highness and, Boy Terminal, but I'll get to that in a little bit. I'll meet you guys back. Next up for secrets, my boys, has to deal with Highness. Now, there are actually a few things I have not mentioned about him yet. And it's the fact that there is a move that he did not showcase yet, plus the fact that there are a couple of abilities that you can acquire from him too, which is why I'm mentioning about him right this minute. So, yeah, kind of sort of the point. Considering that I already mentioned about the mini-bosses, it's only fair that we can mention about, of course, Highness in the same way. So that will give you the fire ability via those red stars. These green ones will give the plasma ability. And finally, these silver ones will give, of course, the ice element. And you kind of get the main agenda. Oh, there's also this attack he did not show where he throws this giant, spherical ball at you. It's a rather easy attack to dodge. You just need to, go ahead and dodge it. Nothing too big major there. This again. Oh, there's this move! I didn't think he had that attack. Like, Shu Kawasaki had to throw some dishes at him, man. He was going in, but... There we go again. Bring it on! So the other attack that he did not get the chance to show is this other move where he, basically, uses them as a shield. But you'll see what I mean by that in just a second. He can also use them as a weapon too, so be careful. That, thank you. Get back here, Highness. What the heck was that? He apparently acquires the same moves as last time, apparently. Did not know that. He must be playing nice back there. Just before attack 2. Worth it. Get back here! Oh. crap, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad! What the heck is that, Kirby? Come on, my boy! Okay, at least you did something. Thank you, Kirby. Please give me Splash, please. Thank you. This completely changed the game now. Wait, what? I died? Again? How? Well, that was unusual. Ah, I'll go. Dude, get away from that thing! What are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, here's the move that you didn't showcase. You have to basically keep hitting them until it gets to a certain point where it gives up. You can hit him if you want to too, but you know that's your decision. Are there any other moves that he did not show? What the heck is he doing that for? Good thing I'm blocking all this. Definitely rescuing Chick was on him. He's actually crazy! Goodness. I thought I was gonna dodge it, but never mind, I suppose. Blocking that, thank you. Jeez, you're demolishing them too much, Highness. Calm down. Goodness. Oh, Jesus Louises. Okay. Okay, I gotta be careful. Wait, I have to see triple. Oh, that's no biggie, that's no biggie. Luckily, I spawned right next to him, so I'll take that more than nothing. Lucky match. I'll get him back on the crew. Alright, there we go. Okay! Didn't quite go as intended, but there's still one more boss left. Let's move on to the final one. Alright, the last boss I have to mention for this episode is, of course, Void Termina. Because of the fact that Void Termina also gives you abilities. Well, specifically during the final phase of the battle, which is why I want to mention this to finish off this episode. So, let's get it. Void Termina. Now, this guy also gives you some abilities, depending on what he is. And I have to hold me Dark Meta Knight. Wow, Marks killed Dark Meta Knight! Unbelievable! Cool, Marks. So you see those colored stars? Those will give you a certain ability. Also, you can very weirdly attack him with friend hearts, which I don't know how that works, but really weird. But you kind of get the agenda from that one. I'll meet you guys in a second. Now, you didn't see the ability stars within Void Termina, but this guy, as well as the secret boss coming out later in the Ultimate Choice, do actually give you certain ability stars, which will each give you a certain ability and such like that. Now, it wasn't featured in this episode, but I think you kind of get the main agenda. I'll wrap up this bonus episode right here, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'll be glad to see you guys when I come back for the next episode. So till next time, I'll see you guys later. Till next time, bye.